Hey, it's Anthony Pizzarelli, owner-broker of Str8 Real Estate Company. And in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about uh, commission rebates, and we're going to talk a little bit about my background and history, and why not only are you getting juicy discounts, you're dealing with a top-tier broker. I've enjoyed mentioning and transitioning. What do you do? I sell real estate on the internet. So we're going to talk about the Florida real estate rebate, and we're also going to talk about sales. And Str8 Real Estate as a website will be opening up to property owners real soon for both lease and sale. And that's what's up. So Zillow gives you a background of history of sales. And what I recognized here was a interesting trend of recent sales. And I don't post all sales here on Zillow. I like to point out, it's kind of cool because it's like what I call myself a reformed 6% assassin. You kind of just stay in one area, and these show some of the reach of Str8 Real Estate closed transactions across the state. And we got one pending right up over here. So we'll put a little dot there, and that'll be a pretty cool thing to add here in 2018. So looking at my background, and what you see here is what I want y'all pay attention to is this column here and the representation. Now, I've been focused on representing buyers pretty much exclusively for several years, which is a pivot for me. And what I mean by pivot, I mean change. What you'll notice is as we scroll back in years, 2018, etc., you'll see this shift to seller, and you'll also see it shift to both. And when it shifts to both, you could just consider that another seller. So we're just going to toggle through a few pages and see how the buyer here is just buyer. And we'll see when that stops. All right, so we got a seller in late 16. All right, he was a late. So both seller, some customers are forced upon me, and I love them, and I sell. But back to this. Okay. So this is about the time 15, 14, mid 14, just call it 15, where I really was transitioning away from the 6% business and, into, solely being on a discount service basis. Despite the fact that Str8 Real Estate launched in 2013, right? So note the column here. So we've really had, through 6 pages, we've had a lot of just buyer. On both the seller So this is why I'm really excellent as a buyer broker. You'll notice a pivot here, straight seller, there's a buyer in there, but seller, both. Just finish out here. Where are we, 06? Yeah, I was kind of, doing everything here, but you'll still notice a seller strong. Seller, 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 and back to page 1, buyer. So I bring you these rebates with an extreme amount of experience under my belt, and I talk about my second place finishes in some of the very notable properties and sales in the US, and I have relationships with players that either played as a buyer or a seller of the property. Yeah. Notice this one. And I'm talking about, 250 sales with y'all as well, which is pretty cool. This I tried to rep the developer and get the entire project runner-up. So notable seconds, I call that. And it's really cool to come online on the old internet and deliver this rebate. So I've been programming this website myself for a long time, and I have some help at the moment, and we got a few tweaks coming, and it's really going to give you, a real estate consumer, an opportunity to play real estate with Str8 Real Estate, and I look forward to having some fun with y'all. But for now, if you want to do the rebate in Florida, that's sensational. You could start the process anytime by hitting the make offer and filling out. It's basically just a Google form that's hanging out inside of Str8 Real Estate. That gives me the basics of what I want to do for your offer. Watch this oldie video. Give you 2 cents here and there about some of these boxes. And that's our main point of contact. It's a great way to get started too. 888-888-2814 goes right to the cellular, and Anthony at Str8realestate.com. Obviously, that goes to the inbox. So thanks for sharing the video. I appreciate your consideration of our service. Giving back these commission rebates is a whole lot of fun. Obviously, we do more in purchase price than over here, but for the most part, most people are buying properties in this point here and below. U.S. average, you could safely say, is that. There's statistics with the census that put it here. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to listen to the video, find out how many times I said that's pretty cool, see if it's good enough to be on the old YouTube, and obviously if you're watching it there, we made the cut. Happy real estate. Thanks for your consideration of Str8 Real Estate. Best wishes. Peace.